Alrighty, everybody. What have we here? This video is a video of a Ego product that I have had for 2 seasons now, and I have only used it 2 times. I'm sure that you can probably guess what it is. It looks pretty awesome here in the dark. It runs pretty awesome in the dark, actually, too, if you're doing any type of use for it at night. This, and look at the light that thing puts out. This product is a Ego snowblower, and I'm going to turn some lights on for you guys here in a minute so you can see the exterior of it and how it works. I'm actually getting ready to sell this product, just because I like to keep my equipment updated, and I like the newest stuff. And this thing is about 2 years old now, about a year old, year and a half old. And I have only used it residentially 2 times, and I just don't have the use for it on my current property. So I want to be able to sell it and take that money that I have and put it towards the commercial line that Ego has put out for this product, and I'll be getting that going in as a part of my business for the winter season. Now, it doesn't go to say that I couldn't use this for the commercial line, but I think that would be kind of a little bit of overkill for it. So, let me get some lights turned on here for you guys so you can see what it is, how it works. So it's pretty much brand new, and if anybody wants to take a look at the link for this video, just out of curiosity to see how it does before they decide to make a purchase on it, then they can. And yeah, this one will be sold as a tool only. Batteries will not be included with it, but batteries will be brought so that the buyer can see it all working if they want to see it working, regardless of watching this video, or they just didn't watch the video, then they can still see it working. But the video is just meant so that I can have a link to send out to anybody who may be potentially interested in buying one of these. Maybe somebody who's just curious to buy one on their own. Maybe just wants to see a review on it. These things work great for residential areas. I would not recommend clearing a parking lot or something like that with them, though, that it would be a lot easier to use one of these rather than a shovel. But if you're clearing driveways or sidewalks or walkways or anything like that, this is definitely the go-to tool. This is going to cost you less money than a gas-powered, and it's going to be just as efficient. So, that being said, let's get some lights on, take you guys for the walkabout on this thing. Okay, there we are. I do apologize if that was a little bit of a shock or a light adjustment on anybody who may have been watching that in a dark room. Anyways, this is it. The flipper down here. This is a single stage flipper. It's designed to throw the snow up into that chute, which goes up here. I'll show you that in just a minute. And it can take snow up to about that height within it, which is roughly about 1.5 or 2 foot. If you start getting to the point where the snow is going over the deck on it, like we get in my area, it will start to get a little harder, as this does not have a self-propelled option like the gas ones do, which is what makes it cheaper. But other than that, that's the only thing I would say that they could have added to it for an update. This is a double battery. I have a singular battery in there right now. It will run on a single battery, but if you start getting into really heavy stuff, you'll want to have 2 7.5 ampere hours in there. I think that this can hold a 10 amp hour, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, but it can hold 2 7.5 amp hour batteries, which is going to get you more than enough power and what you need to run this thing on. But yeah, so this right here would be your chute control. you just pull this lever back. That'll get it to go in the direction that you want to get it to go into, so you don't have to stop and readjust that by hand like a lot of the gas ones. You have to, if it's a cheap gas one, you'll have to do it by hand and turn it and all that stuff. It can be a pain, especially if it's freezing cold outside. Who wants to do that? It's also got the adjustment for squeeze that handle. You can raise it up or down to throw it out further, or not. Mine's still got all the stickers on it. You can still see how new it is, like that. Hasn't even had enough use on it to take the stickers off of it. Yeah, and then there is the actual speed engagement, which is right here. This is a fast-paced engagement for it. It can collapse and fold up, so the handle can actually fold down that direction for storage. You can, unlike gas, you can actually stand this unit up on its back because it doesn't have oil or fuel or anything like that. Makes it very, very convenient for storage, for putting it in a small area and tucking it out of the way real nice until it's needed. Also, it allows for you to be able to store it indoors. So if you have a nice little area, you don't want to get messed up with the with a gas snow thrower with any fuel or oil or anything leaking out, but you do have in an area where you can actually store this thing. This thing's not going to mess up your floors or anything like that when you go to store it. So it has its advantages. Very, very convenient machine. Like I said, I'm just selling it because it is something that I just don't have the use for up on my personal property, and I'll need something bigger for commercial properties. But with that being said, let's get into it. So that switch control right there that I just activated was the lights. What I'm going to actually do is activate the power right now. I may end up having to set you guys down for a minute to do that. And that's going to show you what the flipper looks like when it's spinning, so you can see everything work that way. Alright, so I'll have to put you guys down for just a second and get this thing fired up. Well, actually, you know what? I might be able to do it. Let's just give it a try like this. Okay. Alrighty, so you guys can see that works just fine. And yeah, I could do that as simple as doing it with one hand. So just a really cool device, really cool machine, really well thought out, really well built. Very durable, very strong plastic to make it. They use the best stuff on it, and that makes it very, very lightweight. This thing weighs literally half of the weight of a gas-powered or probably less than that, and still does just as good as the residential gas-powered snow throwers. So, the video here that I'm making is just for your interest if you're going to buy this product for yourself in the future, or if you're just curious about it and you want to buy it from the store, or this one's also up for sale if you want to buy it from me. And I will be putting this up to YouTube for anybody who would be buying it from me so they can view the links. Now, I am not sponsored by Ego. I do believe in their products. Their products are great. Some things I do have issues with. This is not one of them. But on that being said, I'm not sponsored by Ego, but I do fully back their products. They are a very durable, very great product for using, whether you're using them residentially or commercially. So that being said, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna post this video up for anybody who may be interested in buying this product or just interested in learning about it. Alrighty, see you guys on the next one.